The Nathalia Learning Community is made up of 4 schools here in Nathalia: Nathalia Secondary College, Nathalia Primary School, St Francis Primary School and St Mary of the Angels Secondary College.
Historically, one school would be offering a subject by correspondence and the other school would be running the subject with a classroom teacher, and through informal conversations it was realised that we could probably do better. In '86, the 2 schools got together and they got themselves a common timetable, and with the common timetable students had blocking that they could select from.
Another wonderful thing that we've actually been able to do just recently is to get together with the 4 principals and to look at our data results. We can see areas of need that we're trying to address. 2 Catholic schools, 2 government schools, we're able to open up content, we're able to open up lots of things that we could not normally do together.
Combining the 2 schools and combining the VCE classes means we can provide a much broader range of subjects.
Through working with the Alliance, we've been able to build stronger ties across the schools.
We got together and we talked about what maths would look like.
I'm team teaching with Helen Ginnivan, who's the principal at Nathalia Secondary College, and the 2 of us are in the room with a group of about 35 students. We take a turnabout to present topics and help any student, doesn't matter which school they're from. At the end of each class, Helen and I catch up briefly and discuss what's worked well, or perhaps what hasn't worked so well.
The key to making the alliance and our sort of connection between the VCE group is just the communication between the 2 and working really well together.
I have outdoor ed down at Nathalia Secondary College, so when I have a class I walk down there with my friends and it's just like any other class. My outdoor ed teacher is Mr Robinson. In the past he's taught classes down here at St Mary's, but now he's teaching them at Nathalia Secondary College, which is good because it means I get the opportunity to go down there for classes.
I haven't noticed any difference having both groups of students in the class.
We have 2 representatives from each school in that committee, and we get together once a month and talk about issues that we're having across all 4 schools.
Our current focus is to develop a common literacy approach across the 4 schools based on shared data and a common drive to improve literacy in our students.
We also have meetings like we have today with school students, and we talk to them about how they think our community is running well together and what we can do better.
Over the years, in collaboration with the Country Education Project, we have attended study tours to the UK, and we have been lucky enough to have internationally acclaimed educators work with us here in Nathalia.
We've had Glenn Pearsall last year, who was able to look at ways that we can even build the staff capacity even more. In the past, we've had Sir John Jones, we've had Maggie Farah, these huge, wonderful presenters and educationalists who actually see the value of working together in alliance. If we were able to incorporate our peer-to-peer program and having opportunities to timetable peer-to-peer across the schools, particularly with secondary schools and the 2 primary schools, this will even add more depth to our learning walks that we have.
A great thing that St Mary's offers its early career teachers is the Early Careers Teachers Dinner at the start of the year, where we can meet with all the teachers from the other schools in the area.
Speakers come in and talk to us about particular subjects that we might be learning about that year or that semester or term, and as a graduate teacher it's great to have those PD days.
One of the key focuses of the NLC has been to engage our community and work with our community as much as possible. A perfect example of that is our upcoming Remembrance Day ceremony. The Nathalia Learning Community puts this ceremony together on behalf of our local RSL sub-branch. All 4 schools will be involved, and the community event on Remembrance Day will be a great celebration for all concerned. Through partnership and collaboration, we're trying to provide the best possible student outcomes that we can. We are also trying to provide a professional environment for our staff where collaboration and partnership is at the centre of all of our work.